Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday. I always have to figure out what day it is. Yes, it is our last day of the week, and it is Friday Eve. Happy Thursday to everyone. We'll give it just a couple minutes so everybody can kind of file on in for those of us who are watching us live. Hello, hello, everybody. Come on in. Welcome tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I hope your day was very productive on today. I hope you were able to get what you needed for your business. And those of you who are starting, I hope you were able to get some ideas and things you need to go so that you can proceed. My name is Kimbra. I am your passive income diva. I assist new and inspiring business owners not only to build additional income streams centered around their niche, but I am also a biz builder. So I help businesses pretty much get started, right? And get on the avenue to success. I say I point them to the yellow brick road, right? And so again, thank you guys so much for being here. If you are joining us live, go ahead and put your name in the comments. Let us know where you are watching from so that we can give you a proper hello. And those of you who are watching the replay, which is most of our viewers, right? Thank you so much. We really appreciate you checking us out. Also, put hashtag replay in the comments along with your name and where you are watching from, and we would love to come in and give you a proper hello. Just to let you know, we do check the comments as well. And you guys, most of all, if you can do me a huge favor, share the broadcast. I know that you know someone who can use the information. So if you know someone who is wanting to start a business, but they never put their best foot forward, or someone that you know who is stuck in the beginning stages of their business, this is what we do. This is why we created Quarantine and Me, so that we can help new and inspiring business owners that have been affected during this pandemic, right? We all can make money. This is the time. There is no time better than now. So we're going to stop your mind and stop your brain from thinking that you cannot make money during this pandemic, because you certainly can. I've had my biggest months within these last 4 or 5 months, $1,000 months, okay? Selling clothes and products and different things like that. And so I know that if I can do it, you can do it too. So again, thank you so much, guys, for joining us. We are here Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, over at Generate Passive Income with Kimbra. That is my business page and kind of like where we host everything. So go on over there. We'll put the link in the comments. So go on over there, click on that link, like the page, right? And then once you like the page, we have a huge video library of content, right? So much content. If you guys are interested in passive income, right? We have a library of videos for that. If you guys are interested in biz building, we have about 50 videos from our Quarantine and Me broadcast that can help you, all right? Or if you have, other things, we have so much over there, okay? Our network savvy for network marketers and using sales funnels, right? So we got you, whatever it is that you need. Also, be sure to join and go over and subscribe on our YouTube channel. We are, rebranding, and but go over there and subscribe, and check us out over there. We are live over there as well, Monday through Thursday. So now that we got the housekeeping out the way, one more thing. If you have a question concerning your business, we're going to post a link down in our scroll bar. Get that link, and once you go click on that link, that will take you to our page, right? It's bit.ly, bit.ly/ Quarantine and Me. Again, that's bit.ly/ Quarantine and Me. Once you put that link in the browser, that'll take you to our scheduler page. It will ask you a couple questions concerning your business. And once you go ahead and give us that information, we will in turn do our research on the back end and then we will bring you on to have a candid conversation. But never fear, if that is not something that you want to do, if you don't want to come on live to get your questions answered, we can also give you a call, right? Or we can Facebook chat you or whatever, to answer your questions. All right. And so, and also, if you are in our live broadcast and you have them based on what we're teaching tonight, or if you just have a general question, go ahead and put that question in the comment section and we will be happy to assist you. Welcome, Mom. And we will be happy to assist you. So again, thank you guys so much for joining. And we are going to continue what is known as passive income. We know that passive income is very lucrative to both business owners and side hustlers, right? And so passive income basically is the wave of income, right? They tell me that you need like 7 streams of income to reach millionaire status. And passive income, because there are so many different ways that you can make passive income, of course, that will be included in helping you to become where you want to be economically, right? Where you want to be wealth-wise, okay? And I call passive income sleep coin. Why? Because you can actually make this money in your sleep, right? And it is a product of the work that you put in ahead of time that you will reap the rewards on a later basis. So all this week, I have been giving you tips and different types of passive income that you can adopt in your life, right? Where you can actually start to make money immediately. So we are going to continue with that. I'm not even sure if we'll finish tonight, okay? But we do have the form where we put in the link in the comments. So you guys can go ahead and click on that link. That's bit.ly/sleepcoin2, okay? And you click on that link and that will pull up the PDF that we created. I created this PDF years ago. Okay, it still has my old domain on there. Okay, that's how old it is. And I figure, why go and change it, right? Don't need to be changed. We have everything on there that you pretty much need, right? And of course, there are many other ways of making passive income, but the ways that I've given you on this sheet is basically, our more popular ways, okay? And so yesterday we talked about, just to recap, on yesterday, we talked about YouTube and creating a YouTube channel and how you can begin to make money with the YouTube channel. And the most important thing about that is your tagging and your SEO, right? So you can have 26 subscribers, right? But get thousands and thousands of views based on your SEO, right? And then hopefully sometime in the future, we'll talk more about SEO. We also talked about photo stock photography for our photographers, right? And creating a membership where they're getting paid on a regular basis, right? They're getting paid based on the photo stocks they put together for bloggers, coaches, and different things like that. And one of the examples that I gave was women of color, right? We are always looking for photo stock, that has us on it, right? And so we do have photographers that are dedicated to, taking pictures of women, of color or people of color. Okay, so again, that's knowing who your audience is. Okay, then we also talked about product design, and in that we talked about PLR products, website templates, social media templates, and different things that you can make passive income with. So again, be sure to not only watch yesterday's broadcast, but grab the sheet that has all the information right there for you. So next, we are going to talk about dividend income. Okay, and this is, I would say, not as popular among people who are in the beginning stages of building a business, or someone who just, is just looking for a side hustle, right? It's not really as popular, but it is very lucrative. Okay, and basically, dividend income is dividends, right? That are paid to shareholders of stocks in the form of cash in your bank account. And I will give you an example. I purchased some stock for my son. I purchased some AT&T stock, right? And at the time, that stock was $50 per share. And I purchased a couple of those stocks. And so, lo and behold, the other day I got a deposit in my Cash App because I purchased it through Cash App, right? Just so you guys know, you can purchase stock through Cash App. All right, you can purchase stock through Cash App. Check it out. And so, lo and behold, I get this direct deposit, and I'm like, well, who is this from, right? Because I really wasn't expecting it because I purchased a stock, but I really hadn't been kind of, watching it or anything like that. And so I was just like, I looked and I was like, AT&T paid me, and I don't really like AT&T like that. They got bad service, in my opinion. But I bought the stock because it was cheap. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, all right, AT&T. I was able to get paid from AT&T. So yes, and so basically that is what happens when you buy shares in a company. Whether it be AT&T, companies like Disney or whatever, you want to take advantage when the stocks are at a low price per share, because you already know that once people start buying, the price of the stock is going to shoot up, right? And as money is made, you get a cha-ching in your bank account, right? So let's give you let's try another example. Let's give you another example. Like if you hold stock in your company, okay? So I know I was working for a company. I was a corporate training specialist for a few years at the company before I totally left my job, right? And this was back in 2007. My son really was just born. And everybody within the company were shareholders. They gave us some shares in the company, and so every time we will cash out would be once a year, right? And then so whatever the profits, the percentage of profits that goes to the shareholders would cash out every March, right? That was bonus time. Okay. And if you notice, a lot of major businesses, they bonus time. I remember when my dad worked at Xerox, may he rest in peace. And we knew when March came, it was on and popping, right? I went to my favorite place, Red Lobster, because I knew daddy was getting that dividend check. Okay. And so that's basically what jobs or big businesses do as well for their employees. And as long as you work there, as long as you're putting in the time, you keep those shares every year, right? And the more that you are the more that you get promoted, the more you will get. Because when I was just in the call center taking calls, I got one amount, but then when I became a corporate training specialist, I got like quadruple that amount, right? And so basically, the higher you are, the more shares you got in the company. And so I just wanted to give you guys just a couple examples of what dividend income is, and it's definitely something worth looking into, right? When everything is cheap, right? Because like I said, AT&T at the time was like $50 a share. So I said, why not go and buy a few shares? I got a little bit of money, so let's do this. I had never bought shares before. The only shares were the shares that were given to me in the previous company that I worked for. Never really get involved in that type of stuff, but it works, it pays, right? And you'll get that money and not even expect it. You don't even have to watch it if you don't want to watch it. You just kind of put it out there, buy it, and then when it's payable or when it pays out, you can get money. And it's same with a lot of the Forex trading that's now becoming popular, out there, right? They pay dividend income, right? I don't know much about the Forex trading, so I won't go into that because that's not my lane, but it's all pretty much the same. So that might be something that you want to look into as well as for. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is building an app. Um, and of course, we all know what an app is. We use them every day, some kind of way, right? If you have a smartphone and if you have Google Play or, whatever iPhone or whatever, that you basically download apps onto your phone, right? And so basically, if you were to pretty much build your own app, right? Based on your niche, okay, you can also make money. A lot of people build memberships on the app, okay. That could be a good idea for a business owner, right? You may have certain things that you sell on your website, right? But you may want to do some type of rewards program or a membership where people pay on a regular basis to get some type of training or to get just something special where you can actually pull in extra money, right? And so they can only get it on your application. They can't get it on, let's say, your website or, your Facebook group or whatever. It's particularly on the app, right? Those of you who have podcasts, right? You can build your own app, your own podcast app, right? You can actually create your own like radio station app. Okay, that has been offered to me a time or two, to create your own radio station app where you can get sponsors that will sponsor, or you can get maybe other people that want to create radio stations inside your radio station and they pay you a fee every month, right? And the only thing that you have to do is keep up the maintenance of your app so that when that person runs their radio station, whether it's a specific time or all the time, right, that they have the service that they pay for. Okay, so there's many ideas that can go down when doing that. Okay, let me just make sure we don't have any. All right. Yeah, that it can be a lucrative business. Now, going back to what we said yesterday, when you're doing all of this stuff, you still have amount of legwork that you need to do. Because even in building an app, you still have to build an audience of people that might be interested in that app, right? You have to let people know what it is that you have that can and how it can help them. And if you can do that, and if you can master that, right, then you will be able to have something lucrative where you can earn sleep coin, you can earn passive income. Why? Because you put in that work up front. All right. So I would say mostly, give yourself like 6 months, give yourself a year to really build and really get people in there. Because of course, as you're starting, you may get some fly by night people in there. They may pay 1 or 2 months, then they don't want to do it. Or maybe you want to get the kinks worked out of your app, right? So it takes time to really get that up and running. So it's going to be work, right? It's going to be work. You may have to stay up all night, or you may have to work long hours just to make sure that it is working correctly for the people who are paying. Because I can guarantee you that if it's not working right, they're not going to stay. They're not going to be loyal to you. Okay, so you definitely want to make sure, and that is up and running correctly. And so that's building an app. So again, we talked about dividend income with the shareholders or whatever paying dividends, right? And then we talked about building your app. The next thing I've experienced as well, not me in particular, rent your car for ad space, okay? Rent your car for ad space. So a lot of times when you see the cars driving down and they have like these magnets on their cars advertising, a tax business or CBD or a nail or beauty business, okay? Sometimes it can be someone else that's renting space on that particular car. So if that's something that you don't mind driving around, or you do drive around a lot, so the word will get around or whatever, you can rent space, maybe $50 a week, $100 a week, depending on how popular the ad gets, right? $100 a week, passive income. You don't have to do anything outside of what you already do. So if your car is parked, It's parked. And when your car ride, people will see the actual advertisement, right? I know companies like Uber, they do it, alongside with, their delivery services as well as their ride share. So they do it as well. Companies pay them. They put the nice little thing on top, whatever, and then they promote these companies, right? Money that they're making, right? While they're sleeping. Okay, so that is definitely something you can do. Also, you can promote your own. Okay, you can promote your own on there. Okay, the sky's the limit for you. But again, it costs time in the beginning for you to build the audience, for you to build the emergency, the interest in what it is you have that you're offering. Okay, and again, you guys, we posted the link to this guide that I put together for you. We did post that, but again, it's bit.ly/sleepcoin2. Again, it's bit.ly/sleepcoin. Two. Basically, everything that I'm talking about on tonight, including links that'll get you to the different websites, are on there. Okay. And I also need to say that a disclaimer that yes, there are affiliate links on there. So if you decide to click on the link and purchase anything, I will make a percentage off of those links. So that's my passive income, right? That's called affiliate income, right? So I made this years ago, right? And if I'm still offering this to people, that's passive income for me. Okay. All right. And so the next thing we are going to talk about is influencer marketing. Influencer marketing. And when I say this marketing technique has really helped my t-shirt business, really helped my t-shirt business, because I have a lot going on. I can't spend all day, every day, just posting it, going from group to group and all different things. So I had to think of a way where I can really get my business out there, right? And so I found this influencer, very popular lady. She does makeup. And so she actually has sponsors for her what am I saying? She has sponsors for her broadcast, okay, when she does makeup. And so what I did was I sent her our May shirt. Okay, I sent her a beautiful May shirt, and she wore the shirt, sent it to her for free. She wore the shirt, and then she charged me $50, right? As a sponsorship, right? And just from that one show, I made $1,000. $1,000. Okay. You can't beat that. You can't beat it, right? And then I gained affiliates, because I have an affiliate program on my t-shirt business, right? And so then I gained affiliates through them purchasing. They too wanted to sell the t-shirts and make money. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Okay. So influencer marketing, if you are an influencer, now that's how I made money on the back end. Okay. But if you are an influencer, basically with a large following, okay, like her, you can offer ad space. Exactly what she did to me. She offered ad space. She's already put in the time of building her audience. I think she'd get it over 1,000 views live. Okay. And then I think once it was over, that particular got at least 40,000 views. 40,000 views. Unbelievable. Okay. And so, when you have someone really pushing, your thing, then you can definitely make money. I'm definitely going to use her again because I have a business launch coming up. So I will definitely be using her again. But influencer marketing makes all the difference. I heard about another influencer where she charges $4,000. But from the reviews, people have literally become rich in their business just by using her. Okay. She has like 1.3 million followers on Instagram. And she's a baby mom of, I guess, one of the famous rappers. And all she do is promote. That's how she make her money. So It's money out here to be made, you guys. And you don't have to be popular like a lot of these people to really make the money that you want to make out here. Okay. Of course, if you keep pushing, you will get to that popularity, or whatever you want to call it. Not everybody wants to be popular, but you will get to the money. You will get to the money. So you can consider becoming a influencer marketing. I know another lady that I am acquainted with. She just was just pretty popular on her personal page, and all of a sudden she started promoting people's products. So now she get paid to promote people's products, and I guarantee you, if she do that consistently over the next year, her page is really, really gonna grow, and people are really gonna start using her, okay, to do that. And it's nothing, okay, it's nothing. It's nothing to it but to do it. All right. So you definitely want to look at some type of influencer marketing. People love visuals. People love visuals. I sell plus size clothes, and the very day that I put on one of my onesies, I got like 25 sales for that one onesie, right? For the one onesie. And then, of course, I got sales for other things or whatever, but I just happened to put on the onesie. Because people want to see how it look on you. So people love a visual. And if you can give them a visual, show them your product or whatever, or have someone with a large following show your product, that's money coming in. Okay. And even better if you're drop shipping like I was doing with my t-shirts, right? It was total passive for me because that money was coming in. It was connected to my drop shipper. No sweat. Okay. And now we had a couple of issues because of the big order, and during time of COVID, when it, like, in the early stages, so the shipping was a little long, okay, or whatever. So I had a couple of people reach out, whatever, and we got it all straightened out, thank God. But things like that happen, and you have to be prepared for it. All right. And then the last thing we are going to talk about is self-lender. For those of you who are trying to build your credit, and you basically, you can't be approved for an unsecured card, and some of us can't even be approved for a secured card. There is a company called self-lender, right? And it allows you to build your credit while making money. Okay, it helps you build credit with credit builder loans, right? A credit builder loan is a tiny loan that you must save in a CD. And the way it works is you choose the investment amount. I think they give you two different amounts where you can invest. So you can either pay, like, based on the amount that you choose, you can pay like $50 a month, or you can pay more, right? Of course, the more you pay, the more you make, right? So this basically is a year-long commitment. Every month you make your payments on the day that you agree to make your payment, right? And this will give you a positive credit rating. So what they do is they report that to all three bureaus, right? They report that to all three bureaus, and in the same way that you are making money every month. Okay. And so you can't beat that. So again, based on the investment, of course, there's an interest rate, and I can't give you what the specific interest rate is. I do have the link that's on the form. You can go right over to Self-Lender, check it out yourself. Okay. And so I know I paid $50 a month. All right. And then by the time I was able to cash out, I was able to get like another 75, something like that, dollars or whatever. And that was a couple years ago. So it could be different now, or whatever. And then not only that, my credit score skyrocketed. Okay. And so over there, there's a like a dashboard where you can watch your credit. Okay. They work just like Credit Karma. The only difference is you can make the money. You can create the interest. Okay. And it's called Self-Lender. self-lender. And again, I have the link inside of the form. You guys can certainly get that. Okay. I'm just going to mention the last two. Airbnb. Okay, Airbnb, if you have a property investment and you're not doing anything with, you can put it on Airbnb and people will rent it out. Okay, when they need to rent out a home or whatever. Some people rent out their own home if they're going to be out of town or if they're out of town a lot. Okay, and hey, it's a beautiful thing. Okay. And I've even heard of some new things where people talk to rental property owners, right? And they talk them into renting their property with Airbnb. And then they paid, I guess, the monthly rental fee or whatever the rental owner is asking for, and then they charge Airbnb. So if the apartment, let's say, is $900 a month, but you're renting it out for $900 a weekend, you understand? Okay, you're getting $3,600, and you're only paying that owner $900. Come on here now. There's something for somebody. Okay. That's an idea for somebody, okay? So that's what they're doing. Passive income. The last thing is something I've also been doing for years, and that's Ebates, which is now called Rakuten, okay? Basically, when you do your online shopping, okay, well, number one, you would join. So those of you who want to join, I have my link here. But when you join, you will get $25 and I'll get $25. Okay. That's when you join. All right. So how that works is, places that we shop online like Amazon. Well, of course it's cut off now. Ever since the pandemic, Amazon no longer do it, and neither does Walmart because they'll be paying out the wazoo. Okay. But you have all kinds of, outlets and stores or whatever that you can go right through the Ebates website, click on Walmart, and then that'll take you to the Walmart website, right? So what happens is Ebates has a sticky cookie, which lets them know that you're buying from Walmart. And so they say that you can get 3% of whatever your purchase is. Okay. So say if you were buying like a computer where you were going to spend like $2,000, Ebates agreed to give you 3% of that purchase. All you have to do is go through their website, 2 clicks, right? All right. And then what they do is they send you out a check or a deposit because they pay me through PayPal. They send me out a deposit every quarter. Okay, I remember when I first moved here, because a lot of you know that I was homeless last year. Thank God for Jesus, right? I was homeless last year. And so when I first moved into this place, I got Xfinity. Xfinity paid $67 through Ebates. Okay, so all I had to do was click on Ebates, find Xfinity, and then go ahead and create my account through Ebates on the Xfinity website. And they paid me $67. Okay? Passive income. I didn't have to do anything but purchase through their website or their app. They have an app as well. Okay? I tell my bloggers, if they sign up for Ebates before they create their blog, they can get Bluehost and HostGator through Ebates that will pay them the first several months of their hosting. Okay, I talk about that in my blog, right? So, telling y'all missing free money out here. You're missing free money. All right, you guys. Well, that is all I have today. I am so glad we were able to end this on our passive income note. Now, next week, we're going to have more for you because a lot of people definitely seem to be interested It seemed like our views this week kind of skyrocketed, our replay views kind of skyrocketed because of this subject. So I'm assuming you guys like this subject. So what we'll do is next week on Monday, we will come back to you and, give you more ways that you can create passive income in your business. What we will probably do is talk about each individual niches, at least 4 of them next week, so that we can give you some ideas of what you can do and how you can create passive income, additional income streams within your niche. That's basically what I do. That's the passive income diva. That's me. So I certainly can help you. Again, you guys, thank you so much for joining us. Again, catch us here Monday through Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern at Generate Passive Income with Kimbra. And I will see you on Monday. Peace.